the app look like, and what all do HDFC Sky offers you as a app and as a broker. Yeah, so first of all, so these are the four things that I'll be talking about. We'll go one by one in all four of them. The first one would be the HDFC Sky product pricing and the features. Second one would be the app through, like I talked about, how is the app, what all functionalities do we have live, what we have it to offer for you, how are we different from other people, other apps. Third would be the normal understanding of the equity delivery, marginal trading, funding, and the future and options. And fourth, that's the last, but definitely not the least, HDFC Securities research, which is very well known. We have a 20 plus years of research experience with us, and we are definitely known for that. So we'll be talking about that also, the performance of the our research that we keep recommending on daily, on monthly basis. Yeah, so let's start. Before starting, I'd like to bring your attention to a disclaimer. So I'll read that first, and I'll also give you some time to read that by yourself also. So the content and explanations shared in this webinar are only for informational and educational purpose. Stock market trading and investments are subject to market risk. Please consult your financial advisor before making any financial decisions. Also, before going ahead, I'll be talking in Hindi and in English. So it will be a mix of both of the languages, mostly in English, but at certain times it will be in Hindi as well. So I hope you people would not mind it. And the first thing is the Sky pricing. How does the pricing look like on HDFC Sky? So we'll start from the account opening charges. So for the account opening charges, we don't have any account opening charges, which is a very big thing. Many brokers, they incur a decent fee for account opening. For our case, it's zero. So that's the first reason why you should choose Sky. And one of the things, and the other pricings is basically the intraday brokerage. If you want to do intraday, in that case, for every order you'll have to give rupees 20, and delivery brokerage is also 20 rupees per order. So if you want to keep the delivery of the shares, in that case, also the charges incurred are 20 rupees. In derivative segment, if you are trading in FNO, if you are trading in futures and option, therein also we have the charges equal to 20 rupees per order. For currencies and commodities, the pricing is the same. It's 20 rupees per order. Coming to AMC is basically account maintenance charges. So for the first year in Sky, you will not have to pay any account maintenance charges, but for the subsequent year, you'll have to shell out rupees 20 per month. That is equal to 240 uh, uh, rupees in a year as well. For demat transaction charges, that's also rupees 20 per order. So for example, if you have any portfolio holdings in your demat account and if you want to sell them out, so in that case also the charges are 20 rupees per order. Calls and trade charges. So if you want our research expertise, if you want our expertise in while placing the order as well, so in that case you can give a call on our number, and we can help you placing up the call. And for that call, you will be charged with a minimal amount of rupees 20, piece rupee. And plus on the top of it, obviously, you'll have to also pay the brokerage, normal brokerage, that is 20 rupees or for the orders, which you normally pay. And MTF, for MTF, for the buy stocks pay later for MTF, our percentage is around 12%. The percentage of interest that we charge. Yeah. And the most important thing in this is the ETFs. For the ETFs, we used to charge brokerages earlier, but now that is totally free. So we have put ETFs as a total zero brokerage product. So it is it's one of the few uh, uh, points. It's one of the few things that is very nice about the Sky, that we are not charging any brokerage on it for the ETFs, for as if for now. The second slide is derivative segments activation process. So in order for you to trade in derivatives and segment, you'll have to activate the segments first. And this is basically the 4 screens, and these 4 screens will tell you how you have to activate the derivative segments in order for you to trade. So first of all, the first screen that you see is the homepage screen of the app whenever you will open the app. So at the top left corner, you'll see 3 lines. So wherein you'll also see your name as well. So therein you can just tap it. That is basically the hamburger menu, and whenever you will tap on it, you will reach to the second screen, which is the profile settings screens. And on the profile settings screens, when you tap on it, you will see the other page, and on the other page there is this active segments section, uh, active segments bar, wherein whenever you will select it, the fourth screen will open, and therein this is the final screen which will enable you to activate it. So you can choose any 3 of the option, which is basically bank statement, upload salary slip, upload latest ITR copy. We generally recommend you to activate it via bank statements via OTP, because it's the most easiest way to enable your segments, and you just have to tick the option, this option, and select bank statement via OTP, and then you'll have to agree to the terms and conditions. You'll have to if you want to read it, you can read it, and then go to the next stage. So if obviously if you want to do it via bank statements via the OTP, these are the 17 set of banks that are available with us. So if you have your account with them, so then in that case it will be very easy for you to do the activation via these banks and via the bank statement OTP option. I'll also be playing a video wherein you will be able to see how to activate these segments in a very detailed manner.
Investment in securities market are subject to market risks. Read all the related documents carefully before investing.
Yeah, so I hope you people have seen this video. If you have any doubts regarding this, we'll have a session in the end, and you can ask whatever doubts you have. So yeah, so the other slide is so the topic is how to activate MTF, and basically the DDPI activation. So before DDPI activation, I'll just give you a very small brief of what is MTF. MTF की definition होती है marginal traded funds, which is also called buy now pay later. So for example, अगर आपको कोई एक stock खरीदना है जो if you want to buy stocks जो कि 100 रुपए के हैं, but you only have around uh, So we'll take another example. So if you want to buy a stock जिसकी वैल्यू 4 रुपए है but आपके पास सिर्फ 1 ही रुपए है, तो in that case HDFC as a brand will give you rupees 3 for you to buy those stocks that is worth of rupees 4, and will charge a nominal amount of nominal interest for those 3 rupees that we lend it out to you. So this is basically buy now and pay later, and you can obviously pay later the amount that you lended us, you got from HDFC Sky on a nominal interest rate. So that is also called BB, buy now pay later. And ये सब करने के लिए, for you to do all these things, you need to have your DDPI activated. और DDPI activation के लिए I'll tell you कि कैसे करते हैं. So अगर आप DDPI activate कर रहे हो, तो you're automatically activating MTFs as a product also. So you may have, what is DDPI? Obviously, I'll have to tell you that as well. So DDPI is Demat Debit and Pledge Instruction, is a document that allows brokers to debit the securities from clients' Demat account and deliver them to exchange. So I'll give you an example. So for most of you या many of you, अगर किसी ने कभी order place किया हो on Sky or on any other apps, तो उन्होंने देखा होगा. So whenever they are trying to sell any portfolio holding that is with them, they will have to go to the CDSL की website. वहाँ पे they'll get the TPIN. वहाँ पे they'll have to fill that TPIN, and then they'll have to fill down the OTP to sell their shares. बट अगर आपका DDPI एक्टिवेटेड है, तो आपका ये जो प्रोसेस है, इट्स अ वेरी बिग प्रोसेस ऑफ सेलिंग आउट द शेयर. आपको ये सब नहीं करना पड़ेगा. You will just give that authority to your broker that they will sell the stocks on your behalf, right? So it basically you need not enter the CDSL TPIN and OTP to sell share once the DDPI is submitted. It replaces the older power of attorney method, offering enhanced security and control to the investors. Yeah. So what are the benefits of the DDPI? Like I told you, कि जैसे ही आप अपना DDPI activate करोगे, तो you will also unlock a product feature called buy stocks and pay later facility. Second is the faster order execution. Like I told you, कि without DDPI activation, selling of your share is a long process. You will have to go to the CDSL website and enter the TPIN, all such things. But with DDPI activation, you will not have to do that again and again for every trade that you execute, for every sell that you are executing. And the third is the cashless trading. So in this is a new thing. So basically, if I'll give you an example for this. So for example, if you have a X amount of in your portfolio holding, so and you want to execute a trade, but for that trade आपको एक trade execute करना है, but आपको उस trade को execute करने के लिए आपके पास उतना margin नहीं है. You don't have that enough money. So आप क्या कर सकते हैं? आपके पास जो portfolio holding में X amount of stocks हैं जिनकी worth X है, आप उनको pledge कर सकते हैं. And in that way, आपको you'll get a certain margin after pledging those stocks, which will be obviously less than जो भी आपने pledge किया है, and you can use that margin for trading without obviously adding more money. Yeah. And also we don't there are no charges for DDPI activation, so you can do it anytime you want. So you can even do it now as well. After this call. This screen talks about how to activate MTF DDPI in a very detailed manner. So for example, this is the first screen. जैसे ही आप अपनी ऐप खोलेंगे, आपको अगर आपने DDPI एक्टिवेट नहीं किया है, तो आपको होम पेज के ऊपर ही enable now का ऑप्शन दिखेगा for your DDPI screens. जैसे ही आप उसको टैप करेंगे, you will come onto this screen. On the top of your screen, you will see that the DDPI is pending. These are the features which obviously I have told you in the previous slide. You just have to tap on the authorize now, and on the third screen you will have to validate your Aadhaar. आपको अपना Aadhaar validate करना है. You have to put up the OTP to validate your Aadhaar, and after you do that, we will receive your request. हमको आपकी request मिल जाएगी, and in the 2 working days you will be able, your DDPI will be activated, and you will be able to use all the features that unlock with the activation of the DDPI. Yes. So this is that slide wherein I'll be talking about only about the MTF. MTF है क्या? जैसे in the last slide I was telling you कि MTFs is the marginal traded fund and it is basically buy now pay later uh, uh, product. So MTFs actually में है क्या? So मैं आपको फिर वही एग्जांपल से समझाना चाहूंगा. अगर आप 4 लाख रुपए के स्टॉक्स खरीदना चाहते थे, बट ऑब्वियसली आपके पास 4 लाख रुपए नहीं है, and you only have 1 lakh rupees with you. So what will happen in this case is that HDFC will lend you 3 lakhs of rupees so that you can buy the total stocks that जिनकी वर्थ 4 लाख रुपए है, and आप अपने वो स्टॉक्स खरीद पाएंगे. ऑब्वियसली अगर हम HDFC आपको कुछ लेंड कर रहा है तो उस केस में एक नॉमिनल इंटरेस्ट है जो HDFC एज अ ब्रांड विल चार्ज फ्रॉम यू, जिसकी भी हम बात इन द नेक्स्ट इसी स्लाइड्स के कुछ पॉइंटर्स में बात करेंगे. सो इन दिस वे इवन इफ यू डिडंट हैड द मनी, you were able to buy a stock with the help of the buy now pay later facility. The key features are some of these longer holding periods. You can hold these stocks till 275 days. Enhance purchasing power, so 4x टाइम. सो फॉर एग्जांपल इसी एग्जांपल में जैसे आप 1 लाख रुपए के ही खरीद सकते थे बट अब 4 लाख रुपए तक के खरीद पाए हैं, तो आपकी परचेजिंग पावर जो है वो आपकी वो 4x हो गई है. Yeah, so in this case also there is this thing is that in not in every stock it will be 4x. किसी stocks में कम भी होगा, it will depend from script to script, but yeah, till 4x आपकी purchasing power बढ़ जाती है. Obviously आप initially 1 लाख का ही स्टॉक खरीद रहे थे बट यू वेंट फॉर द 4 लाख का स्टॉक, तो नाउ आपकी जो हायर रिटर्न्स की पॉसिबिलिटी है दैट ऑल्सो ऑब्वियसली इंक्रीजेस. फ्लेक्सिबिलिटी ऑफ रीपेमेंट, obviously agar suppose you have now you have that remaining 3 lakhs in after 4 or 5 days or whatever days you have that money, you can repay it back and whenever you want to. And talking about the interest that is charged, the total interest that is charged is 12% per annum, which is basically 1% per month. So it's not a so this is a very nominal amount of interest rate that we are taking from you. Yeah, so that is basically the MTF feature and the buy now pay later thing with the HDFC Sky, and how you can leverage it when you are on HDFC Sky. Not every app has not every broker app has this feature as well. Yeah, so we have been through the first point. Now I'll be taking you to the journey of the app. How does our app look like? What is the feel of the app? So I'll be sharing my screen on the app and tell you how does our app look like. So I see there are certain queries from people. So I'll be taking those queries one by one after we end this webinar. In the end, I'll be taking those queries. So don't worry. If you have any queries, just jot it down. I will be taking them later. Omkar, is my screen visible? मतलब the phone screen? Hello. Yeah, it's visible. some issue. Guys, I'm sorry, kuch, there is some network issues. I'm just trying to solve them. Same problem. I'll be just turning my camera off. I'll just try to solve my issues and we'll be there. Just give me 5 minutes. Hi Omkar, so I have joined via my phone. Can you please take me in the webinar? Is my screen visible? Is my screen visible, Omkar? Is my screen visible?
Yes, yeah, your screen is visible.
Yeah. Omkar, like, is the sky page visible? I'm sharing my screen, so I'm not able to see that on my laptop. So I'm just assuming it is visible.
No, no, your screen is not visible now.
That's an iPhone issue.
Now I can see your screen. Just
Yeah, it's kind of slow, very slow.
yeah, Arun, your screen is visible now. You can start.
I think the issue is that it's very slow. I am when I'm trying to scroll it, it's not reflecting instantaneously. But I'll try. Yeah. So hi everyone. So this is how our app homepage looks like. So this is what you will see whenever you will open your app for the first time. And to open the app for the first time, obviously आपको अपनी app download करनी पड़ेगी. And for you to download the app, you can download it via Play Store as well, and on the App Store as well. For Play Store, it is on for on Android you'll have to go to the Play Store, and on iPhone you'll have to go to the App Store, and you just have to type HDFC Sky and you will see the Sky app, and you can download it from there. And you can obviously log in via your email ID, your numbers, and after logging in, this is the page that is visible to you. I'll सबसे पहले हम profile settings को explore करेंगे, and to do that you will have to see key on the top left of the screen. There is this my name that is visible. You just have to tap on that, and after tapping you will come onto a page. I have tapped but it's slow, so it's not opening. uh, I'll just wait for it to open. App movement. I'm having the same issues again. I'm sorry, everyone. Hi everyone. So we are trying to solve the issue. Thank you for suggesting to trying, for the suggestions of trying my camera off, but that's not exactly the issue. We are not able to reconnect our phone with the, to replicate the phone screen. So we are just trying to figure that out. Please be patient, and we will be there. आप लोग 3 फिंगर स्वाइप करोगे ना? हाँ नहीं नहीं ठीक है आप कर लो माइक कर। Yeah. So I hope, first of all, thank you everyone for being so much patient. So there was some technical issue wherein we were not able to replicate our full screen for you guys on this Zoom call. So yeah, we were there. So in case you want to go to see what exactly, whenever you will open the app for the first time, this is the page that you will see. And in order to, see if your account has opened, what your profile looks like, what all details are there in your profile, you just have to go on the top left of the screen wherein you can see the person's name is visible. For my case, it's Abhay Ashok Wagmare. So you just have to tap it on this screen and you will see the second screen when open. And in this screen, you just have to go to the profile settings. And when in the profile settings, you will see the name, client IDs, what segments you are activated in. So for Abhay, he is activated in cash, derivatives, currencies, and all. His PAN, email address, mobile number, address, all everything is mentioned in here in his profile settings. Yeah, you can even copy the client ID from this button. So if I tap it, my client ID will be copied. The second is the security settings. You can just tap onto the security settings. There are two options. One is the biometric authentication. Second is the instant login. So मैं बताता हूँ biometric authentication क्या है. So basically, for biometric authentication, जब भी आप ये feature on करोगे, you will be able to open your app either via fingerprint, or in case it's an iPhone or any other high featured phone, उस case में you will be if you will be able to open your app by the Face ID. So you are basically allowing biometric authentication for the app. There is this another feature called instant login. That's a great feature. So whenever you are trying to open the app, you have to fill in a lot of details. You have to do the biometric authentication, your fingerprint, or maybe you sometimes have to put the pin, that 4-digit pin that you have set in. In any case that you don't want to do that, so you can turn on the instant login feature. For in this case, आपको बार-बार अपनी हर session में you will not have to give in for the authentication for 8 hours. अगर आप एक बार कर चुके हो तो you will not have to do it every time. So this is a great feature. You can do opt for this feature as well. It's very simple. You just have to tap it, and then it will be on. Yeah, third is the bank accounts. It will mention all the bank accounts that are linked with your with HDFC Sky. So for in his case, it's Kotak Mahindra, and if in any case there are many other accounts, they will be mentioned here. And there is the auto pay mandate. So this is the mandates that you may have set. For example, if there is any your MF SIP that is going on, in that case there will be some mandates. So वो आपको यहाँ दिखेंगे. अगर आपकी कोई stock SIP के mandates चल रहे हैं जो कि monthly या फिर every 6 months recur होते हैं, तो वो भी आपको यहाँ पे दिखेंगे. I'll go into preference section. Preference is basically your preferences when this is a feature जो आपकी convenience के लिए है. So अगर आप जब भी आप trades purchase करेंगे, when you will do start trading, तो आप जिस हिसाब से whenever the screen will open, whenever you are buying the trades, तो उस case में default there are certain default options. So example, उस time पे अगर कोई एक particular stock है, मान लो गेल इंडिया है, and you are seeing गेल इंडिया का chart. So in that case, आपका कौन सा चार्ट आपको देखना है? What chart do you prefer? Do you prefer trading view का chart? You prefer chart IQ का तो वो आपको दिखेगा. So for in my case, it will be trading view, same as a product type. अगर कोई एक स्टॉक है, आप उसके MTF में ट्रेड करना चाहते हो या इंट्राडे में ट्रेड करना चाहते हो, या you want to take the delivery, तो in this case the person has taken the normal delivery, तो वहाँ पे preferences normal delivery की होगी. You will not have to change it. अगर आप MTF में you do more trading in MTF, तो आप MTF select करके रखो यहाँ से. सेम इज द ऑर्डर टाइप. आप ऑर्डर टाइप में लिमिट पे रहना चाहते हो या मार्केट में या एसएल में या एसएलएम में. सेम फॉर द एग्जीक्यूशन टाइम, इट कैन बी रेगुलर, बीओ, सीओ. वैलिडिटी also has two options. It is either day or it is either IOC. So yeah, like that. So this is the preferences that you can choose as per your requirements. now we'll go to the home page. So in this home page on the top आप देखोगे सब indexes are mentioned. This is Nifty 50, Nifty Bank, Sensex. You can just tap on any of them and see उनका charts आप देख सकते हो. If you want to go on for the technical charts of this, you can just tap on to this button and you will be able to see the technical chart. Right, I'll tell you again कैसे करना है. In this the bottom you see 1 day, 1 day, 1 week, 1 month, 1 year, and there is this small icon जहाँ पे वो enlarge करने का दिख रहा है. You just tap onto that and आपका ये chart खुल जाएगा. Yeah, like that. So same फ्यूचर में कुछ एडवाइजरीज अवेलेबल हैं. यू कैन एक्सप्लोर दैट. अगर आप ऑप्शंस में ट्रेड कर रहे हो तो उसके लिए भी कुछ एडवाइजरीज हैं फॉर निफ्टी बैंक. सो यू ऑब्वियसली यू कैन एक्सप्लोर दैट. आपको ऑप्शन चेन देखनी है तो आप ऑप्शन चेन भी देख सकते हो. वी विल टॉक अबाउट दिस इन द लेटर स्टेजेस, बट या यू कैन चूज इट. Now in this case Abhay has not इन्वेस्टेड एनीवेयर. सो उसकी वजह से उनकी होल्डिंग्स 0 दिख रही हैं. फॉर एग्जांपल जब मैं अपना स्क्रीन शेयर कर रहा था तो इस केस में आपको मेरी कुछ होल्डिंग्स दिख रही थी. तो इन दैट केस आई हैड इन्वेस्टेड इन अ स्टॉक. सो वो आपको यहाँ पे दिखेगा व्हेन यू टैप ऑन दिस. सो अगर आप इस पे टैप करोगे तो ये आपको यहाँ पे इट विल शो यू कि आपका यू कैन सी कि आपका तो यहाँ पे आपकी जो भी होल्डिंग्स है इनकेस अगर वो एमटीएफ की कुछ पोजीशंस हैं जो आपने मेंटेन कर रखी हैं, आपने ले रखी हैं, वो आपको शो होंगी. इंडियन स्टॉक्स अगर आपने कुछ नॉर्मल डिलीवरीज ले रखी हैं वो भी स्टॉक होंगे. और अगर आप म्यूचुअल फंड्स में भी इन्वेस्ट कर रहे हो तो एवरीथिंग विल बी विजिबल अप हियर. अभय के केस में विजिबल इसलिए नहीं है क्योंकि ही हैज नॉट डन इट राइट. एंड नाउ आई विल कम टू द फंड्स जो अवेलेबल हैं. जैसे तो इन अभेज केस उसमें कोई भी फंड नहीं है, बट यू कैन ऑब्वियसली ऐड फंड्स. आप यहाँ पे छोटा सा रीलोड का ऑप्शन है, यहाँ से अगर आप पैसे ऐड कर लो एंड यू सी कि आपको एडेड नहीं दिख रहे हैं तो यू कैन जस्ट टैप हियर एंड रीलोड इट टू गेट द बेटर विजिबिलिटी कि फंड्स ऐड हो गए हैं नहीं हो गए. एंड इन दिस केस इफ आई वांट टू ऐड फंड्स आई विल जस्ट टैप ऐड INR बटन एंड द मिनिमम amount that you can add is ₹20. You just have to add money button and this is the screen that will open. We generally suggest कि आप लोग जब पैसे ऐड करो तो आप UPI के थ्रू ऐड करो because net banking because in UPI max limit 2 lakh है and till 2 lakh there is no charges, but for net banking there are certain charges whenever you want to add bigger amounts. So अगर आप 2 लाख से ज़्यादा के ऊपर ऐड कर रहे हो तो you use net banking and in net banking there will be some charges, some minimal nominal charges that are incurred. So yeah. एंड ऑब्वियसली अगर आपका फंड बैलेंस है तो आप अपना फंड विड्रॉ भी कर सकते हो. यू जस्ट डोंट हैव टू डू एनीथिंग. यू जस्ट हैव टू गो हियर. यहाँ पे यू कैन ऐड फंड्स वाया दिस आइकन ऑल्सो. लाइक आई टोल्ड यू कि टॉप बार में टॉप लेफ्ट साइड में हैमबर्गर पे आप टैप करोगे तो ऐड फंड्स आप कर सकते हो. फंड डिटेल्स में आपको फंड डिटेल्स दिखेगी जो भी आपने फंड ऐड किया है. एंड इन एनी केस अगर आपने पैसे ऐड कर लिए एंड यू वांट टू गेट दैट बैक यू जस्ट हैव टू विड्रॉ ऑप्शन एंड यू विल हैव टू पुट द अमाउंट. अभी तो यहाँ पे कोई पैसा नहीं है तो इट विल ऑब्वियसली विड्रॉ भी नहीं होगा. बट इफ मान लो 5000 आपको विड्रॉ करने होते यू जस्ट हैव टू पुट 5000 एंड यू विल बी एबल टू कंफर्म विड्रॉल एंड you will be getting that money back in your bank account. Yeah. Like that. And coming up to this स्टैक जहाँ पे आपको IPO, रिसर्च, मैनिफेस्ट, पे लेटर ये सब दिख रहा है. सो हम सबकी बात एक एक करके करेंगे. व्हाट इज IPO? दिस इज द हॉट टॉपिक आजकल इन द मार्केट. सो अगर आपको कुछ किसी भी IPO में कभी भी इन्वेस्ट करना है, यू वांट टू इन्वेस्ट इन IPO, जस्ट टैप ऑन टू दिस बटन एंड यू विल बी एबल टू सी कि क्या क्या IPOs अभी ओपन है जो चल रहे हैं जिसमें आप इन्वेस्ट कर सकते हो. फॉर एग्जांपल इस केस में नीलम लाइनेंस एंड गारमेंट्स है, मंगल कंपल्शन है जो अभी ओपन है. अपकमिंग क्या क्या है यू कैन सी द अपकमिंग IPOs एज वेल. रोजमेरा डिजिटल सर्विसेज, जिंका लॉजिस्टिक सॉल्यूशंस. And for every IPO उसका प्राइस रेंज इज मेंशन्ड, मिनिमम बिड अमाउंट इज मेंशन्ड, एप्लीकेशन ओपन कब होती है, क्लोज कब होगी, एवरीथिंग इज मेंशन्ड. आपने कभी जो अप्लाई करे थे वो भी है. फॉर एग्जांपल अभी अप्लाइड फॉर वारी एनर्जीज जो कि उसको allotment date, उसकी सारी dates mentioned है, bid submitted, amount blocked in bank accounts and all, right? But in both of the cases he didn't get both of the IPOs, तो इस केस में allotted नहीं है. सेम अगर आप इसमें टैप करोगे तो आपको फर्दर डिटेल्स दिखेंगी आईपीओ की, प्राइस रेंज क्या है, मिनिमम बिड अमाउंट, रजिस्ट्रार, आईपीओ साइज कितना है, कंपनी के बारे में भी यू विल गेट टू नो. Every other things, every other detail that you want to know about companies are also visible here, so you can see that from here as well, right? I'll go into the research section of the app. So these are the three basic three research tabs that you will see in the research option. What is the technical research? One is the fundamental, other is the trading. So technical may basis on the technical knowledge of the stocks, उसके ऊपर कुछ certain stocks have been advised. So for an example, this case there are this list of the stocks, and in case of NFL, for example, I'll choose NFL. उस केस में जो आपको returns है, that is being shown up to 16.13, and इसमें when you will try to open it, इसमें बताया गया है कि recommended buy price कितना है, target price कितना है, potential returns कितने हो सकते हैं, what is the stop loss, when you have to stop in any case things start to go down. Research type, it's obviously it's technical, it's based on the technical expertise of the stock. Initiated on expiry कब है इसकी, yeah, like that. Fundamental research is based on the fundamental knowledge of the stock. So in this case, these are the stocks that are mentioned. For example, in Reliance, the returns are up to, mentioned returns are up to, can be up to 19.40%. So recommended buy price क्या है, target price क्या है, and all research type क्या है, कब initiate हुआ था, when will this expire, all these things are mentioned. Other is the trading. So this is basically the future and options call. In अगर आप derivatives में trade करते हो तो you can get the research advisory from this section as well. There is this learn section on the app as well. So if you are very new to the stock market, so this is a place wherein you can brush up your basics. All the content here is from very beginner to an advanced level. So from whatever level you think you have, you can start brushing up on your skills. We have sections on mutual funds, IPOs. You can read all of them: trading strategies, personal finance, financial planning, intraday trading, you name it, we have it. We have everything. You just have to have that thing in you that you want to learn about, the market, how to do the trades, and how to be how to have a good, how to make good informed decisions in the market. And in order to do that, you will have to you'll have to read a lot of things, and to read a lot of things, you have the content, and we have made that available for you. And when we go down, we have all the market movers. For in this case, आज के जो gainers हैं, these are the set of gainers. So they had around Jubilee Food had a movement of around upside movement of 7%. The EPL had upside movement of 7%. There is this losers section also. They had a downward trend. PPL Pharma has been affected a lot. Britannia has been affected by 5.2%. There are stocks which are at their 52-week high. अपने last के 52 weeks में they are at their highest point, which is Mastech, Fortis. There are certain stocks जो अपने 52-week low पे भी होंगे, and these are those stocks. So you can explore the Indian market section from here as well. And there are obviously the market news. Market also works on certain news, and news does there is some, whenever there are certain news, market behaves on the basis of certain newses as well. So these are the certain newses that are recent newses that are hot in the market. So you'll be able to see all such newses in this section as well. You can just open all the news and you can read about them. Yeah, this is the detailed view of that news. Coming to the watch list section, I'll be explaining the option trading later. And yeah, So I'll be keeping it for the last watch list. So abhi ke liye you can search for whatever stocks you want to. For example, if I want to add a stock to my watch list, मेरे को अगर कोई एक stock को easily monitor करना है, मैं देखना चाहता हूँ कि वो कैसे movement कर रहा है, तो I can add it to my list. You just have to at the top right hand side of the screen, you'll have to just add to the list. If I search for a stock Gale, Gale is the stock. मैंने it's from NSE exchange or BSE exchange. I just can bookmark it. I'll just have to tap on it. It will be bookmarked, and now I'll be able to see it in my watch list. Gale has been added. Now I can also create tags, right? I'll tell you what tags are. I'll just create new tags for you. So short term, right? Tag, manage tags, create new long term. I'll tell you why I'm doing this. So I have created two tags which basically says short term and long term. So now अगर मैं गेल को किसी टैग के अंदर डालना चाहता हूँ, अगर मैं गेल को एज अ लॉन्ग टर्म स्टॉक देखता हूँ, तो आई जस्ट ऐड अ टैग एंड आई put long term on it. So now it will be open under the category of long term. और अगर मैं टाटा को short term की category में देखता हूँ तो short term में. So now I can categorize my stocks basis on the tags and also I can filter upon it. Filter them on the basis of that item as well. So for example, यहाँ से अगर मैं long term stocks देखना चाहता हूँ, तो I will only be able to see Gale as only. So that is very easy way and that is very good way of categorizing your stocks, and it's a very nice option that is available for you, and this is how you can categorize your stocks. And now if I have selected Gale, Gale में MTF की भी facility है for a stock worth of 196 rupees. You will only have to pay 68.65. So this is what I was talking about. मतलब अगर आपके पास 68 rupees या 670 rupees ही होते and you wanted to buy the stock of Gale, which is 196, which is currently trading at 196, तो आपको with MTF you will be able to do that. Obviously with a certain amount of interest rate that you'll have to pay. And now if I want to buy it, I'll just buy it. And now जैसे मैंने वहाँ पे बताया था in the earlier part of the video that there are my preferences. So in my preferences, my initial preferences was in delivery. तो अभी delivery ही दिखा रहा है ये. डिलीवरी में भी मेरी जो रेगुलर ऑर्डर था उसमें प्रेफरेंस मेरी ऑर्डर टाइप में लिमिट थी, तो ऑन लिमिट इट इज शोइंग मी. अगर आपकी मार्केट होती तो इट वुड हैव बीन ऑन मार्केट. अगर मेरी प्रेफरेंसेस ऑन द प्रोडक्ट टाइप अगर इंट्राडे होती तो ये इंट्राडे में खुलता या फिर एमटीएफ में खुलता, राइट? फॉर एग्जांपल अगर मैं इसको रेगुलर ऑर्डर है तो इट्स 196. अगर जीटीटी ऑर्डर भी है तो जीटीटी ऑर्डर भी आई कैन प्लेस जीटीटी ऑर्डर. सो जीटीटी ऑर्डर इज अ टाइप ऑफ ऑर्डर जिसमें GTT can be used to trigger to buy or sell stocks for delivery when the trigger. So जो भी आप एक trigger price set कर रहे हो, you want to buy it for a certain price and you will set that GTT price. जब भी वो trigger होगा तो this script will get executed and आप अपना and this जैसे ही वो उस price पे reach करेगा, you will be able to buy that stock. खुद से ही it will be executed. There is this another option of book profit and stop loss order. There is select, yeah. Same is the option for MTF, right? For Gale, if I can place a SIP on this order, create GTT. मैं इसको पिकनिक कार्ट में भी ऐड कर सकता हूँ. If you want to have a cart of 5 or 6 stocks with you, जिसको आपको एक साथ खरीदना है, तो आपको just you'll have to add it. Yeah. And in the order section of this app, अगर आपको आपने if you have put any orders in a normal delivery, तो आपको अपने सारे orders देखिए यहाँ दिखेंगे. अगर आपके कोई GTT orders हैं, GTT orders like I told you कि आप एक certain limit पे ही stock को खरीदना चाहते हैं और जैसे ही उस price पे वो जाएगा तब खरीदा जाएगा. जब script execute होगी तो वो stocks आपको यहाँ दिखेंगे. If you have done any SIP in a certain stocks, तो वो आपको इस section of the section में दिखेगी. and आपकी कोई cards हैं तो वो आपको यहाँ दिखेंगे, राइट? एंड दिस इज द पोर्टफोलियो सेक्शन. सो अगर आपकी कोई पोर्टफोलियो होल्डिंग है तो वो यहाँ पे दिखेगी. टोटल वर्थ, नेटवर्थ यहाँ पे दिखेगी. इफ यू हैव एनी पोजीशंस इफ यू हैव एनी FNO पोजीशंस जो आपने मेंटेन कर रखी हैं वो आपको इस पोजीशन सेक्शन में दिखेंगी, और अगर आपकी कोई MTF पोजीशंस मेंटेन्ड है, इफ यू हैव टेकन एनी MTF पोजीशन, तो दैट यू विल बी एबल टू सी इन दिस सेक्शन ऑफ द ऐप, राइट? You can explore Indian stocks from here as well. You can explore MTF holdings from here, mutual funds if you want to invest in. Yeah. And now I'll come into the option trading part as well. So अगर आप लोग options पे trade करना चाहते हैं तो you just have to tap it on this options. So option trading का एक platform will open dedicated option trading platform जिसमें you can see the indexes Nifty 50, Nifty Bank, Nifty Fin Service, Financial Services. आपको अगर Nifty Bank में करना है तो you can just tap on Nifty Bank, and you can see you can either trade in options, you can trade either in futures. uh, there are there is the expiry dates that are mentioned. So for example, you want the expiries of 27 November. On 27 November there are certain strike prices on which the bank Nifty is trading currently. Strike prices, there are the strike prices which you think back Nifty can hit, and on the basis of these strike prices they have the LTPs, they have the OIs in the left and the right hand side, and you can place, yeah, so you can explore it via this part. You can, so जो funds available हैं, that obviously you'll be able to see it here as well. And there are two types of forecast available. So on the basis of it's either forecast view or forecast level. So basis अगर आप forecast view as an option चुनते हैं तो it would depend कि what is your view for the market. अगर आपका जो view है that is bullish, if it can be bearish also, it can be range bound also, it can be volatile also. अगर आपका मान लो जो view है for the forecast, आपका view it's bearish for the market, you don't think the market will go in the bull trend, you think it's in the bearish trend, so you can get the suggestions from here as well, get trades in the bearish view. So for example, now in the bullish view, these are the certain advisories that are available. Long call they are giving for the Nifty, right? And there is this bull call spread. These are the options that are available for you for bull for this strategy. These are the options. So basis on your view of the on your forecast, you can choose the options and trade, right? Yeah. And if you want to get all the documents that is related to your trading and all, so you can just go in the back office, all your reports. Basically, if you want to explore all your reports, you just have to go into the report section. There's this contract note, client ledger, profit and loss, long term, days left. You can XIRR reports. All these reports are easily available in this. I'll just tell you फिर से कैसे करना है. You just have to go, you just have to tap on the left hand side of the screen, top of the left hand side. You just scroll it down, you just look for back office में जाइए, and then यहाँ से reports का section में you can मतलब you can look for any reports that you are you want. Yeah, that is from my side for the app functioning. Now I will come to the research section of the research part. So yeah, like I told you, this is the last section of our webinar, what the research. So these are the technical performance for the stocks that we had recommended for FY24. So we had for the index futures, we had given 299 calls, 300 calls were closed, 211 turned out to be positive for positive, 89 were in the negative part. The success ratio for these calls was 70%. Average return in this case was 1.5%. Same, for example, there was around 3 ETF calls that were given. 3 of them got closed. All 3 of them turned out to be positive in nature, and success ratio obviously was 100%, and average return was around 8%. Similarly, अगर आप देखें तो E margin में there were 238 calls जो दी गई थी. 244 of them got closed and 185 of them turned out to be in the positive part. So success ratio तो 75% का था, and the average return was 5.3%. And number of trading days, कितने trading days में this was achieved? This was basically in 12 trading days में this was achieved. And now coming to this year's research recommendation. इस साल जो अप्रैल से जून में जो researches recommendation हो रही हैं. So for example, in index option, 183 calls have been given. 183 की 183 have been closed. 137 has been in the positive. So that is around 75% success ratio. उसके अंदर the average return has been 16%. And for E margin trades also, 58 calls जो दी गई हैं उसमें से 57 have been closed. 37 have been in the positive, have turned out to be positive. That is around 65% का success rate, and average return is at 4.1%. That is in total 9 trading days, number of 9 trading days. So yeah, so that is the research section. So this हम आपको ये बता रहे हैं just because we are just telling you to tell you our the research performance of our stocks that we suggest to the to our user based on our 20 plus years of research expertise. So yeah, and these are readily available on the app. Like I showed you, it is in the research section of our app. Now there is this manifest theme that has been currently running, so wherein which this is the Diwali theme that has been running from past some time, and these are one of the stock picks for the Diwali picks for the for recommendations for you. And the time horizons for this is till the next Diwali. If based on your knowledge, you can rely on these stocks as well. And the buy range is also mentioned for this, and the target price is also mentioned for this, and the target price, the horizon for this target price is till the next Diwali. So these are the certain stocks: Bank of India, NCC Limited, Reliance Industries, State Bank of India. Everything is mentioned up here. These are the stock SIPs. So in any case of a person has a stock in his mind and his or her mind, and they want to keep investing in that stock regularly. So अगर आप चाहते हैं आप हर महीने कोल इंडिया के 10 स्टॉक खरीदें, तो आप you can do that on our app as well. And for that, on the stock SIPs के हमारे कुछ suggestions हैं, and these suggestions are Adani Ports, Axis Bank. You can keep adding them regularly into your portfolio. And for this, we have around recommendations of around 10 stocks for stock SIPs. You can go through them. I'll give you time. Yeah, ETFs, like I told you कि हमारे जो ETFs है उसमें zero brokerage है. So these are some ETF recommendations: HDFC Gold ETF, HDFC Nifty 50, HDFC Nifty Bank ETF, HDFC Small Cap ETF. इसमें इसके 1 year के returns हैं. 3 hours का compound annual growth rate है, which for HDFC Nifty is 13%, Nifty 50 के लिए 15.3% है, gold ETFs के लिए 15.9%. And obviously, like I am telling you from the start, ETFs are zero brokerage on our app, so this is a very good thing. Yeah, so that's it from my side. I have completed I think I've completed all my points which I wanted to cover in the onboarding in this webinar. So yeah, that's it from my side. And there are certain queries. So obviously you people all, if you have any queries, you can just jot it down. You can just type it in the chat section, and I'll be happy to help. Meanwhile, I'll answer the first question that was available, that had been raised by Avis. So he asks why the account amount and the holdings show wrong info during non-market hours. So yeah, that's a very good question. So so generally what happens is after market hours, now what happens is our team is constantly working. So there are certain tweaks and changes that are being done at the back end. So sometimes when we are in that working mode, when we are in that repair mode, so in those cases, sometimes you may see the wrong amount and wrong holdings against your account. So which for you don't need to worry about, because we are doing certain changes, in our backend system, and that is the reason आपको थोड़ा कुछ गलत amount and holdings दिख रहा है. Whenever you will check on the next day in the trading hours, you will be able to see the right data for that. Yeah, that I hope that answers my question. Any other questions? I think Omkar, there are no further questions. We can end this chat, Abhi. We can end this session right now. So yeah, so I'm ending it. Thank you everyone for being here, and it was really nice attending this webinar session and hosting this webinar session. And I would really love that you people after this explore the app, and if you have any queries, you can raise your queries after the session as well. And thank you for being patient. We had certain issues in the mid of our webinar, but thank you so much for being patient and letting me solve the issue and getting back to this webinar. Thank you everyone. Bye bye. Have a nice day.